Welcome, Virgo Libra, to your bonus spiritual reading for September. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. This reading is for spiritual growth, healing, and digging deep into oneself. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on here. And of course, just like any other reading, this reading cannot resonate with everyone. I wish it could. So take what resonates, take what doesn't resonate, and throw it away. Okay. Okay, we can get 2 cards looking for what blocks you and the overall purpose. Okay. Virgo Libra. Got 1 card. First card is bringing it into form. Very nice. I never had this card. Of course, I don't do these readings very often, so there's a lot of cards I haven't had. And this one's very beautiful. I love how she left her footprint behind. Kind of reminds me of footprints in the sand. Okay. Okay, and the next card, please, for the purpose. There it is. Inner trust. Okay, so it's bringing it into form with inner trust. So it looks like you're going to be gaining some inner trust. That will be the purpose in the end. Could be trust issues going on within yourself. Trusting yourself, that's what inner trust is. Trusting your own intuitions and being able to focus and trust your decisions. That's really what this card is about. Trusting your heart, your intuitions, yourself, right? So you're going to bring it into form over here. And this card over here is, let's see what it's telling us, since I've never had this one. Okay, this says this oracle also confirms that the information you need to translate your ideas into form will be provided accordingly to the higher wisdom of your life. It may or may not happen by traditional routes. Even if it seems unimaginable, when it is time for something to be born into form, nothing can stop it. It will happen. I see exactly what's going on already. This is talking about you having ideas. You are creative. You're using your imagination. You want to bring these things into light. So whatever you're wishing for or you're trying to create, you want to bring it into it to happen and manifest, right? So it's going to be an idea that's coming into a physical form. And I see exactly why the inner trust is here, because you don't trust yourself enough to say, you know what, this vision, this idea that I have, or this blueprint that I have written down to build this building is not going to, I don't think that it's ever going to come into physical form. So you don't have the inner trust to see that your manifestations, the things that you dream and wish, will actually come true. So you actually have this self-doubt that everything that you're trying to work on will ever manifest. So you have all these dreams within yourself, but you need to understand that when you're manifesting, you have to tap into that positive energy of law and attraction to keep these things going. And that these things could come true, right? If you want to write a book, for instance, and you've been writing this book and you have all, you have the manuscript sitting there, but you've never turned in the book to be published because you don't have the trust within yourself to say, I think this book is wonderful and maybe my friends think it's great too, but I don't think that there's going to be enough people out there that really get my book or really care about what I wrote. And so you don't do it. You're not bringing it into physical form. So therefore, by bringing it into physical form, it would have to go to a publisher. You would be able to see the artwork in the book. You would be able to see the book 100% put together with a hardcover or a soft cover. And you have these dreams of it the way you want it to look, but you're never turning it in because you don't trust yourself enough to say other people would care what I wrote. That type of idea. Okay, so Spirit is really trying to tell you, if you wrote this book, you guys, you painted this, you need to get it out there. Trust in yourself. Be creative. Take the action. This is your dream. Do what you feel. Okay, and it doesn't, of course, have to be, it's just trusting yourself. And when we come to this trusting yourself, we're going to dig deep into that as well, because there's a reason, another reason you don't do so. So yes, you want to make your dreams come true, but you just don't think it's ever going to happen because you don't trust yourself. So this card, pretty much, getting rid of this card for a second, but that's exactly what's going on. This card is actually telling you you're being asked to honor yourself with a commitment to complete your inspired tasks. This will help you to grow, and that is a wonderful reason to commit to it. This is what's blocking you. Okay. But there is another reason too. You know that your inspired ideas are worth translating into practical form so that other people can access them and experience something so special too. And that would be if you're writing that book, right? Or you're making the blueprints to this house, or, whatever it is you guys are doing. Maybe you're making music. You need to get that CD out there. You need to do what you're going to do, right? Spirit is telling you, you need to do what you need to do. Isn't it better to take the chance than to just let the manuscript sit on your desk forever and a day? To never be seen, never become a book, never to be out into the public at all? It's worth the chance. You don't know. You don't know. And that's pretty much what this card is saying. How do you know? You're allowing all your negativities to say, I don't know if they're really going to want this. But you don't know that. Shh. No. Okay. So, yeah. You are not 100% sure what's going on, but, if you're doing stuff like that, you need to allow and attract, wonderful things. Maybe you're going to start your own YouTube channel. Maybe you're going to do this. You're going to do that. However it is, but you need to get started. Dreaming is just, it's not living. It's just a dream. Yeah, because this is just causing you emotional loss. This is getting you down. It's just keeping you in a place to where you're only dreaming, but it's not allowing your dreams to come true. So it's just always making you sad, saying, you know what, every time I pass this manuscript on this desk, I can see it come to light as a book, but I don't think it's ever going to make it. I don't see how it's going to happen. And so this is just keeping your emotions down, keeping negative energy around you, keeping you in emotional loss at all given times. You need to come out of that and say, you know what, I have this strength. I can do this. These are my dreams, my manifestations, things I want. Don't allow the emotional loss of your own dreams. The devil coming up. This is, you're chaining your own self down. You're going to have the realizations. You need to have the realizations that this is what change you down from your own upbringing. Keeps you away from your own dreams. You're keeping yourself away from them. Excuse me. So yes. And then you have the inner trust within yourself. Have that trust. Don't allow other people to tell you. Excuse me. Now I'm going to start coughing. Excuse me. Excuse me. Have the inner trust within yourself. Don't let other people's negative ideas say, well, you made a scary book, but you're no Stephen King. How do you know? Who are you? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm the next Stephen King. Stephen King can only be around for so long. What are you talking about? Before Stephen King, there was Edgar Allan Poe. He pretty much kind of took his place, right? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. So there's always going to be somebody after somebody. I don't know. So why? You know? And who are you to say what I can do and what I can't do? So then that takes away your inner trust within yourself, listening to other people's negativity or listening to your own negativity, or two in one. Okay? So this card is actually telling you, you are being assured that you can trust your intuition and your own sense of things. Sometimes what you sense will be love, and you will open your heart and move easily towards the source of that love. Be it in the form of another person. Maybe it's the form of another person. Maybe that's why you have emotional loss. Maybe you're looking for this person in your head, and they actually, they're out there somewhere, but you haven't taken any steps to find them, or maybe move towards them, right? Maybe you're walking towards this person little by little, but you haven't got the inner trust yet to say, hey, you want to go get coffee? Could be so many different things. Take it how it resonates. Whatever it is. It doesn't have to always be just a book. It could be love. Be it in the form of another person, a career path, a project which you care deeply about and want to pursue, or a spiritual or creative practice that you are keen to explore. Sometimes what you sense will be more challenging than this and will ask something different of you. It might be that you sense fear and sabotage lurking within your own intentions. You're sabotaging yourself with your own thoughts. This oracle asks you to trust yourself to find the most authentic and self-loving way to deal with these situations. Perhaps you have drawn this card because you are unnecessarily holding yourself back out of fear or lack of belief in the ability to support and care for yourself, or in the importance of your need for self-expression in your relationships, or the self-expression within your own creativity. And that would be that book, right? So this oracle is coming to you with the guidance of, what you are doing. You have enough wisdom and intuition to be able to place yourself more fully into the world, to take steps to unhide yourself. Even if you feel you have no clue about what is happening at a broader level in your life, even if you can't quite see the whole picture of what is taking place within or around you, you still have all the wisdom and intuitive ability you need to take one step at a time and navigate your way through absolutely anything that life brings you to your door. And this is exactly it. Get that start manifesting and start getting that manuscript out there. You want this person, ask them for coffee. What do you have to lose? What are you losing? They're going to say no. Your book's going to be not as great as you thought it was, but at least you took the chance. You can always write another manuscript. There's other people out there. But when you keep trust in yourself, you're always going to have this emotional loss. You're not getting anywhere, right? You're at a standstill. You're holding yourself back, chaining yourself down from your dreams, your love, finding love. Yes, take the authority back. Be your own authority. If somebody else is telling you this, I just feel like for some reason there's another person here for a lot of you who's told you this either in the past or telling you now that you don't have, if it's coming to creativity, painting, books, stuff like that, that you don't have what it takes. They're getting this in your head. You need to take the authority back and remember who the boss is. You're the boss of your life. Okay, if this other person is telling you, that's never going to happen, blah, 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 blah. You need to find that out on your own. Don't let other people hold you back from taking your own throne. Because that's not healthy. It's not good for yourself. Because they're putting doubts and all these insecurities within your own mind and making you not trust your own intuition. You wrote this book, that other people like like it. You said it when you wrote it. When you were writing it, there was something in your head that said, you know what, they're going to think this part right here is funny. They're going to love this chapter. You knew it. Just like it said, you knew it. And then now all of a sudden somebody's going to come in and say, yeah, that chapter was cool and all, but you know, the book is really good, but I just don't see you being this Stephen King. I say just take the authority back. Don't let people tell you who you're going to be or not. Actually, Stephen King did have a horrible time actually getting into writing at first. He didn't start out as wonderful as everybody thought he did either. Most writers don't. They start out very slow. Okay. So don't let people sit over here and tell you this and that and that and this. Because if I remember correctly, I listen. I read a lot of Stephen King books, and I also watched a lot of his movies. And I remember one time watching a documentary, and if I remember correctly, he didn't really start out real wonderful until he made the book Carrie. So I really wouldn't, put yourself out there that strong. He made many, many short stories before he even wrote a real book. He started with short stories. So, and then he really got attention with Carrie, and that's really what put him over the edge. His short stories were not the greatest, and he did not get tons of recognition. Okay, so, and like I said, it might not have been Carrie. I might be wrong. It might have been something else, but for some reason, it does seem like it was Carrie. But yeah, he did not have the full recognition all the time. So, don't sit over here and be stuck inside your head. Move. Get rid of the anxieties. Throw off that blindfold and say, you know what? I am going to do what I need to do. Get inspired within yourself. Finding the hopes. Free yourself from all the anxieties. Free yourself from the trap that you put inside your own mind of saying, I can't do this and I can't do that. Be the authority. Okay, and that was the reading for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.